everyone, it is me, Bobby L, and I am back here with another video for you all. For today's video, we are going to be doing a more updated tour of my website. As you guys are aware, I did in fact make a website tour video on my YouTube channel, but that was 10 months ago, and much has changed since 10 months ago about my website. You know, its color palette, its formatting of the galleries, and how I organize my posts. And even new galleries have even been added, and new pages. So today I just want to show you guys a more updated version of my site, what changes have been made, and how to navigate them. So without further ado, let's go on this tour. But before we begin, if any of you are new here, I just want to give a background as to what this is. My website has existed for about a year, and my YouTube channel, as you see here, has existed for about 10 months. It's quite recent. So this website and my YouTube channel are dedicated to promoting my world-building project that I've been working on for quite a few years now, which is known as Lineaos, a symphony of 2 dimensions in 3-dimensional space. Basically, Lineaos is a world that exists in another dimension. It is 3-dimensional, like our world, but its inhabitants, like the plants, animals, and people, are 2-dimensional in nature. That is what Lineaos is about. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go on this tour. So, as you can tell, we have my site logo, we have the title, and the little subtitle here. So if we move down, you see there are 4 tabs. We have the Homepage tab, the Artwork tab, the About tab, and the Posts tab. We are currently here, the Home tab. So the Home tab features all of my posts listed in chronological order. So basically, whenever I post an article, they appear here. The newest ones are at the top, and the oldest ones are at the bottom. They are all stacked one on top of another. But I have all my posts neatly organized in the Posts tab, which we will show you later. But yes, this is basically what the home page consists of. I'm not going to scroll all the way down, because that would be too much time wasting. But yeah. So now we will go on to the Artwork tab, which you see is divided up into 5 distinct galleries. These galleries contain sketches and colored designs and maps of characters, animals, and plants of the world of Lineaos, including what the world looks like. So we have characters, a bestiary containing land animals, a bestiary containing sea life, a herbal, and one containing maps, diagrams, and charts. So first, let's meet the characters. So if we scroll down, you can see that we have a slideshow gallery. Each gallery you can work through pressing these arrow buttons right here. And there's also a counter showing how many images are in each gallery. And also a little subtitle identifying what is on the sheet. And of course we have a description on the side. And this is the same format for every gallery on this site. And oh, one more thing. At the bottom of every page is a footer containing my logo and some links, which take you to different pages of my site. And of course, the link to my official YouTube channel. So my characters gallery is the cast that makes up this world. In this world, there are 2 races. There are the Parallelians and the Giants, which are both closely related to one another, but they are not the same species. The Parallelians are a hive-like society divided up into classes. Each class is well adapted to performing its job for the hive, just like ants and bees. and you'll see this with the Parallelians, while the Giants are not a hive society at all. But you can read about this here and within my articles. So, on this sheet, we have Scorpio, Cancri, the Serpent's twins, Quadda and Caput, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, and the Hydra's twins, which are Alphard, Beta, Zeta, Nu, Basmu, Gamma, and Delta. By the way, these are Parallelians. We have another sheet of Parallelians containing Gallus, Pistis, Helios, Fornax, Anaximander, and Fragua. We have a giant named Logi. We have a Parallelian king named Averroes. We have another giant named Hermes, who is an alchemist. And we have two other giants, Croesus and Avaricius, two greedy misers. But these are some of the characters that you will meet when journeying through the world of Lineaos and looking through this gallery. Our next gallery is part of the bestiary, land animals. So as always, we have the description and the gallery itself. These are sketches and colored designs of some of the land animals that live in the jungles, the forests, the deserts, the tundras, and other environments that make up my world. As you see, we have a very large assortment of animals. We have desert creatures, we have flying creatures, we have a Pagosaurus, Psychrosaurus, Nixokythrosaurus, Varanatractus, and Valicineros, and many others. But that is some of the animals in this gallery. The next part of the bestiary is sea life. So, this gallery contains animals that live within the aquatic environments of Lineaos, from both salt, fresh, and brackish water. And one thing I just want to say that applies to all galleries that I forgot to mention earlier, pictures are posted in chronological order. The most recent ones are first, the oldest ones are last. So on this sheet, we have Tritonychthes, a fish-like creature, Sepioteuthis, which looks like a cuttlefish, and Colossoceras, resembling a squid. We have Protractocetus, Hesperolypticus, the Logyrhynchus, and the Digicollis, and much more. But those are some of the creatures that you'll encounter while swimming within the seas and rivers of Lineaos. Next, we have our most recent gallery, known as the Herbal. The Herbal contains plant life and fungi that call Lineaos home, from trees, flowers, bushes, lichens, and other plants. This is the most recent gallery, for I haven't really designed many two-dimensional plant species before, and it's still in development. So these are some of the sketches of the plants that live in Lineaos. So we have some carnivorous plants, which actually describe the mechanisms of how they hunt. We have some swamp plants that grow in the brackish regions, like bogs, wetlands, and floodplains. And that's just about it. There's just 4 pictures, so that's the whole gallery. Like I said, I will add more to this gallery in the far future. And our last gallery, for our artwork tab, are maps, diagrams, and charts. So here you will find mainly maps and diagrams of the continents, islands, and countries that make up the world of Lineaos. In fact, this is a bird's eye view of what the world of Lineaos looks like. We've went over this before on videos. this is a cross-sectional map of what the world of Lineaos looks like, showing the atmosphere and the cosmos. Here's a map of the countries and the islands that make up the continents, and much more. So now that we are done with the Artwork tab, we must go to the About tab, which is further divided up into 4 separate tabs: the Welcome to Lineaos, a biography, rules and regulations, and our mascot. So let's go to the Welcome page. So basically, it gives you a greetings, introducing myself, and what the world of Lineaos is about, and what this site contains. So basically, it's stuff I talked about before, but in a little bit more detail. So next we have a biography. So basically, this is just who I am, what I'm into, and my hobbies. Just to give you an idea of like who I am as a creator. So next are rules and regulations from my website for those who are visiting and for those who want to share and those who want to comment. I also have some encouragements here too, like to share my work with others online, because I really would like to see this project, get spread around and more people can know about it, because this is not really well known. It's very small. So next is our mascot. So who is the mascot of Lineaos? It is this guy here. His name is Axis. So basically, who is Axis? Axis is a part of the Parallelian species, and he is a member of the drone class. Because like I said, there are classes. If you want to read more about them, I have an article about the classes, but I'm not going to go too in depth. He's basically the first character I ever created for this world, and that is why he's the mascot. And he's also considered the main character of the story itself. So here's some canonical lore, and here's the history of the character himself. He might look pretty basic, but that's what he's supposed to look like. I might do some touch-ups on him, give him a more updated design with more detail. But that's basically who he is. So say hi to Axis for me. He's my man. So now that we're done with the About tab, our final destination is the Post tab. So here you will find all of my posts that I have uploaded to this website, and they are listed in chronological order. So the most recent one here is about Parallelian society, and the oldest one is about the zones of the continents. But I think there was another one I wrote about the continents themselves, but I think that went missing, so I gotta repost it on here. I don't know why it went missing. But this is much neater than the Home tab. They're neatly categorized, and they're easy to access right here. But yeah, those are the posts. So let's go back to the Home tab. So there you have it, guys. My updated version of the website. Well, it's the current version. It's still the same site, but with just a few changes. So I hope you all enjoyed this newer, updated content that I have put on my site, as well as its formatting. And I hope that it's more efficient for you. I think it is, at least. I hope you guys enjoy this world building project. It really means a lot to me that there are people who actually visit my site and visit my channel. It's a very small and not really well-known project, and it really means a lot to me that people are enjoying it, and I would like to hear back from you guys. So for those of you who are new here, I would like to encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on my YouTube channel. Please visit my YouTube channel. And also, please visit my site and, read some articles, look at my galleries in full, and let me know what you think. I would really like to see this project go into fruition. It's something that I work on all the time, and it's something I'm very passionate about. And I hope you guys, find my website and content useful and easy to navigate. Let me know what you guys think. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a nice day. Stay safe and well, and stay tuned for more Lineaos related content. Bye!